everybody, it's Jacki Jing with SiegeGG, and I am with Canadian. I can only imagine how you feel right now. You're going to the grand final. You've been there a bit, but is this one different? What's running through your head?
I mean, I'm with a different team this time, I guess. I mean, this is, I guess, actually my third grand finals with this team. We've only been to grand finals, actually, while I've been on this team now, so that's pretty proud of that, I guess. But, I mean, it's a bit different. We're going with a one-map advantage, but it's just any other match, one step at a time, one map at a time. You know, don't get ahead of ourselves. We just show up, play our disciplined style of Siege, and just have our small talk and communication on point, and be all good.
You told me that you feel shocked and drained. I can only imagine. I mean, the entire match was a roller coaster, but map 3, I mean, everyone was having a heart attack. Can you take me to map 3? What was your perspective? What were you thinking? What were you telling your teammates? What was going on?
I mean, the first half, like, we were just, they had answers for our defense setups, and I was desperately, honestly, just trying to find an answer for how we should play them. And honestly, I didn't come up with a real answer, like, in that half. We kind of just, like, pulled 2 rounds out and got ourselves a 4-2 half. But honestly, like, we didn't have, like, a solid answer to how they played it. And then we got on the attack, and, like, we got our 2-4 half, which is not good on Cafe defense. It's a very defensive sided map. You want 4-2 in your favor. And then we got into the second half, and we said, hey, like, we went 4-2 against DZ on attack. Like, we can do this again here. Like, we got this one round at a time. Take our time. We got this. And we just started to piece rounds together, round after round, and all of a sudden we're up 5-4. Yeah, so it was so back and forth. They ended up piecing more rounds together. We pieced more rounds together. Got to match point. Ended up going to overtime. But I mean, we couldn't be upset with, like, not closing it out in regulation, because, to be honest, like, it was a damn miracle that we brought it to overtime.
Talk to me about that. You said it's a miracle. I mean, you guys are just always neck and neck, it feels like.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like, it's a very defender-sided map, so we weren't supposed to win that many attack rounds, and we just kept pulling out these close rounds, making adaptations and stuff like that, and then we got to overtime, and I mean, the first attack round, they were so tunnel visioned on the take that we normally like to do on cocktail defense, and they ended up making, like, a very basic fundamental mistake. They didn't shoot open the default plant, so I could just sneak in and plant, and they had no idea. We got the plant, and planning on that site, like, it's very hard to retake. So that happened, and then we got on defense. And to be honest, even then, like, it was very tough to win that defense. I made an individual play and ended up kind of, like, getting us some kills and bringing us back into the round. But, I mean, yeah, we just kind of pieced it together.
Just got it to somehow work, right? So Canadian, with the 4K, with the worst gun in the game, what's your deal, man?
Yeah, that one was kind of crazy. I didn't get as crazy during that one because we were down and everything, but I don't know. I knew that we were gonna, like, we would probably lose that round if I didn't try to, like, get picks. We already were, I think, 4v4, and they had the full map control. So I really needed to get a pick, and I was like, fuck it. And I played in train. I fought the buck on the holes, and I fought the guy in my hatch, and somehow I got 2 kills. And then after that, they were in a bad situation. But I don't know. I just fought, and apparently I gunned the youngsters with my ump.
Youngsters, oh my gosh, you're a baby too. But okay, I have to ask you, what is your plan moving forward here? I can only imagine what's running through your mind. You know, we got to see what happens with the loser final. You know, how do you guys plan for this?
I mean, I think we're going to go home tonight. We're going to probably talk about, like, what maps we potentially want against each team. I think we just kind of explore all possibilities, what op bands we want to run on those maps, and just kind of just show up prepared. Obviously, we can't do, like, too much VOD review or anything because we don't know who we play yet, but I think just preparing for the map pool, preparing for the operator bands we want to run, that kind of stuff. And yeah, and then watching the match tomorrow, taking mental notes of things we see, and yeah, just doing all the preparation we can for the match tomorrow. Get a good night's rest, eat well, and all that.
Okay, so La Place Belle was actually shaking. Is there anything that you want to say to your fans?
I guess I wasn't sure if it was actually shaking because during the second technical pause, I realized to myself, I was like, I really got to go pee. So, like, literally after that technical pause for the rest of the game, my feet were just jiggling under the stage, and I had to pee so bad, and we had to take it the distance. It sucked. And then I stayed after, and I kept taking pictures of people after, and I was like, I really gotta pee. It was bad. But anyways, yeah, the energy was crazy in that match. I mean, we were focused on our matchup. I don't know if the other team, TSM, was kind of paying attention to the energy and the chants and whatnot, but we were focused on our thing. I mean, it's obviously great if the crowd is with us, but if they're not, I mean, I don't think it makes a big difference to us. Like, we just play our game, and we're a team that believes, like, we just show up, we play our game, we prove ourselves through our results. We'll get our fans, we'll get all the success. As long as we play our game, like, we will get the success we deserve.
All right, Canadian, thank you so much. Always a pleasure, and good luck. All right, for all your Siege coverage, you know where you need to go. SiegeGG. Stick with us. Bye.